855-723-7897. That's 855-723-7897.
I was feeling so alone.
I was going through a really difficult time.
I didn't want to bother anyone.
I didn't think they'd understand.
It was tough at first, but I did it.
I'm glad I asked for help.
I asked my teacher.
I asked my dad.
You can do this.
Whatever it is, ask for help.
If you're thinking about suicide or need support, call the Trevor Lifeline. Trained counselors are there to help 24/7.
You're watching ABC 10.
Live, local, with 10 minutes of non-stop news. ABC 10 News Now.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for ABC 10 News Now. I'm Jerry Taylor. The Marquette City Commission held a special meeting this morning to discuss the Holy Family Orphanage and an ordinance that will be the next building block in getting the facility converted into affordable housing. ABC 10's Andy Cooley was there, and he has the results.
Affordable housing in the city of Marquette has consistently been a challenge for low-income families and single individuals.
An ordinance passed unanimously by the Marquette City Commission Friday morning may be one step in helping to curb that challenge. Ordinance 625 permits a payment in lieu of taxes, or PILT, for the development of affordable housing by Home Renewal Systems LLC at the old Holy Family Orphanage, dubbed the Grandview Marquette by developers, on Altamont Street.
PILT is a way that allows the nonprofit to pay a lesser amount to help pay for the services that they use, like the police and the fire and paving the street and plowing the street.
What it does is it ties the payment of what essentially is a service charge instead of a property tax per se, but it ties it to the income that the property receives through its rent revenue rather than based on the millage of the community. And so it provides for a controlled process and a predictable process for what that payment will be in the overall operating expenses of the property for the entire time that the building is restricted by its income limits.
The city allowing for the PILT is just one of several things that need to happen in order for the project to advance.
So our next immediate step is to submit our application to MSHDA for the low-income housing tax credits. That approval process takes about 3 months, so there'll be a little bit of a waiting time between that submission of that application and the green light to proceed.
After that, the investigation and design processes will be completed, construction will be bid out, and financing for the $15 million project will be put together with a goal of starting construction by year's end. In addition to providing 56 affordable apartments for low-income families while eliminating blight, a goal of the renovation is to preserve the building's historic value.
We're going to do a complete restoration of the exterior. It's going to look just like it did when it was constructed. And the nice thing is all the material's there. It really hasn't deteriorated to the point where things are missing or things that have been done to it through the years. So it's a very easy project from that standpoint, but it's a very massive project too.
If all goes according to plan, the developers hope to have the Grandview Marquette up and running by 2017. In Marquette, Andy Cooley, ABC 10 and the CW5 News Now.